Hello, it's Jim from the Early Birds Team Build. This is day 2 update for Let's Multiply. The last 2 days I've hardly slept, I'll be honest, because there's been that much work. This dropped on me lap 2 days ago, and it's just been non-stop. It's absolutely going crackers. But anyway, day 2 update. I'll put the links below for the Early Birds Facebook group, and I'll give you, if you'll see in the link below, there'll be a link to current team build. So what I would suggest is nip over to the Early Birds Facebook room, watch the pin post video, and it shows you how we're team building, and that'll explain the Early Birds, the current join link, and you'll understand what that is, because you won't be joining me. My link gone. I have me directs what I need. So when people click, I've had a few people messages already, Jim, it's not you, I've signed up under somebody else and blah, blah, blah. That's the whole idea. So I would suggest, to be honest, go to the Early Birds Facebook room, the link's below, watch the pin post, and you'll understand why I'm giving out other people's links. And so anyway, day 2. Yesterday, I think I had 13 confirmed payments in less than 24 hours, but we'll say 24 hours. Today, let's just have a quick look. 39. You see there. 39 paid posts. $50, $10, $10, $25, 25, 10, 25, 25, 10, 10. You can see how it's going. Most of it's PayPal and Bitcoin. It's like 50-50, so I would definitely suggest to do that. Now, a couple of little problems I'll just quickly go over. If you go to your profile, top right hand corner, now remember you're buying coins. Now if you look at the very bottom of the page, frequently asked questions, there'll be a store going live soon where you can use those coins to buy products like e-commerce and learning products, or I presume books and whatever. But a few people say, well, what we're buying? You're buying coins. Every time you make a wave purchase, when you pay somebody in the waves, you're buying coins, and you'll be able to use those coins. So you're actually selling the product. A couple of people, you know how there's always haters out there. Oh, it's just a gifting program and it's a scam and blah, blah, blah. It's not. As far as I'm concerned, it's not anyway. But anyway, go to your profile. Very important. No spam, but you've got to make sure.
Now tell me about yourself.
You've got to. I'll just let her shut up. You've got to make sure your payment options are switched on. Now, the cash, you can't turn it off for some reason. I don't know why. So just delete your address. You don't want your address in there, because you get some clowns trying to send you a check 3 weeks later and that hasn't sent you a check. I closed all of those off, to be honest, and I just left, for me personally, PayPal. What did I do? Bitcoin, just, switch them on. So, for example, if you want to use the Square, I don't know what that even is, but just switch it on. Put in whatever details. I'll leave it off there, and Payza. That's the only ones I've switched on. PayPal, Payza, and Bitcoin, and I haven't had any problems so far. Then save changes. A couple of guys have done this, but they forgot to press save changes. And the reason, they were wondering why they weren't getting any sign-ups or payments. And the reason, when you go to your waves, I'll just give you an example. So I've activated wave 1, 2, and 3. Let's just say, I'm going to pay wave 4. I'm not, but I'll just click it. And then you'll see the options here of what that person you're paying accepts. You will not see, that's Ascensions, I think, is admin, but they accept everything. But if you click my banner, you will only see PayPal, Payza, and Bitcoin. And you'll see cash, but there's no address. I don't want any checks in the post. But so I just wanted to go over that. It's very important. What else? Downline. Just give you guys, in the Early Birds, if you're already in the team, just a quick update. You can see what's happening here. I think I've got one more Tammy. I've stopped promoting Tammy. I'm now promoting Ron. Where's Ron? So you see the difference if you watch the Early Birds pin post, which is day 1 really. This is day 2. Look at the difference in the downline. This is Tammy, and again, when you watch the first video, you'll see the difference. This is in 1 day. That's sort of where there's Tammy, so she's filling up nicely. Now this is Ron. So now we're just literally starting to work on Ron. I think it needs one more, and then we'll move on to the next person. Frank Hester, he joined after the video that I made. We had a little chat with each other. But you see what Frank is, a monster promoter. You can see what he's doing. That's just in one day, people. One day. This is all Frank's team show, we see. And again, I explain in the video on the pinned post, every member has his own team. So we're not relying on each other. Frank has his own team. RQ Cash, which is, I'm sure you know him, big leader. It's his own team. It's nothing to do with my team. Jim's at the top, like that. That's Jim's team. That's Robert's team, and that's, you know, we just happen to be in the same network, shall we call it. Yeah. So if you've got a favourite leader, nip over to that leader. Or give us your link. If you want to go with the early birds, you know, that's what the whole idea that I'm doing. We're promoting the early birds as a team build. But again, Robert is doing smashing. Well, so you see, there's a big difference. If you look at the lines, the line and down line, just an extra in one day. So we're really moving, and I really believe this is on the verge of going viral. I can see what's going to happen very, very soon. We're going to have people posting all over the place, emails, you know, social media, and I know a lot of people are like myself. If I see a post enough times, eventually I click and see what's going on. So I'll nip over quickly to the Early Birds Facebook room. So that's the pin post. That's day one, and just below there, you've got a rotator link, and it's got, you know, current join link. And the reason I've done that is because all my adverts all over Facebook, all over social media, paid adverts, I'm using that link. You will never see my link anymore. It's finished. I have enough directs myself. Now it's time for me to help those directs, if the directs are helping themselves. But so what I did was I said I have my own rotator software on my own server. So I've set one up for the Early Birds team build for this program. And then all I have to do is, when I'm finished helping Ron, I go to my rotator, take Ron's link out and put the next person's in. And then automatically, all the ads that I've been placing on YouTube, Facebook, social media, ad hits and places like that, the ad is already there, the link, to instantly promote the next person. I don't have to keep going around all the links like a lunatic trying to remember where I posted them and everything. So, you know, if you see current join link, no problem, click it, join that person. Don't panic if it's not Jim at the top, because like I said, watch this video here, the pin post, and you'll understand why it's somebody else. So just anyway, I just thought I'd give you a quick update with, again, in this video I said only upgrade to level 1 and 2. That kind of still stands, but level 3 for our team's open now. All of my upline, all these people in my upline have now gone to level 3, wave 3. Then I go to wave 3. Then, example, I think Tammy's gone to wave 3, and there's a couple of my directs. So that's the way we want to work it. So nobody jumps past each other. We don't want anybody missing payments out from your uplines. You've got to look after your upline as well as your downliner. So when you look in your back office, just an example, you click my name. We'll just, let's have a look. We'll click Tammy, we'll give it an example. You can see here, active wave 1, 2, and 3. So you note, if Tammy's your sponsor, you know she's on level 3, wave 3. I keep saying level 3. She's on wave 3. So you know you can upgrade if she's your director. But if you see, it's just an example, if you see your sponsor is only on level wave 2, at least, work together, be a team player, and contact your upline and say, look, I want to upgrade to wave 3 or wave 2, whichever scenario. Give them the option to upgrade it, because it's already happened twice, and I really feel bad that there's some people who's working hard, and some people's budgets are less than others, and we need to play the game. We need to play as a team and not just look after yourself. There's too many internet marketers out there who fail to look after each other. And if you bond and look after each other, the next big hot program it'll just go berserk. But this one we haven't even started. Like I said, it's only 2 days. But anyway, I'm waffling again. Quickly, share button from your back office, and you can go through, share all your social medias, and if you're not in them, join them. Because this one, dig it. I honestly don't know what it is, but I joined it, and I got some hits from it. Pinterest, Reddit. I don't bother with that one. It's too complicated for me. But for the rest, go for it. Don't forget, every day, go through those tabs, share it out, because the more people see your posts, see the post, they'll join, or they'll click it to have a look. And then once they click it, they'll see how easy it is. It's absolutely, it's a super simple program, instant payments, member to member, multi-payment options, and you don't have to pay $1,000 and hope you're going to get 2% a day for 6 months or whatever. This is instant payments. It's actually working. To be honest, I think in 2 days, out of those 39 payments, I think it was about $520. So but what program at the minute can you go out there and promote and make with a bit of effort? You'll not join it and sit and watch the screen and make no money, but you will make money if you promote it. That's for sure. But what's out there at the minute where you could pull in $500+ in 48 hours in your wallets? Your PayPal or your Bitcoin or whatever. There's not many out there at the minute. So it's a very, very good, and this is why I think it's going to go nuts. But anyway, end the story. Have a good one. I'll try and make a video tomorrow. And again, go through the early birds. I've put some banner links in there, and I've put media center links for some how to do videos in there. Send your downline. There's no join links in there. So, if they want to know how to do something, send them over to the media center. But the link's in the early birds Facebook group. Okay, cheers.